Yeah.
Okay, okay, no problem. So we have Sunil Jing and Mayu. They will run the session. So over to you, Sunil. Please share your screen and start.
Hello everyone.
Hello.
Yeah, just to confirm, everyone can see my screen and can hear me.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can
sure.
hear you, but I can't see the screen.
Okay,
I cannot
still
see.
loading.
All right, now I see the screen.
Yeah, so I've again restarted the screen sharing. Now everyone can see my screen.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so right now I'm starting. I will be starting from how to log in into AX, and then we'll move forward with the processes related to finance in AX. So the how to first of all how to log in into AX. So there is a app, icon here, Azure Remote App. To double click it, okay, and then it will come here Microsoft Dynamics AX 2012. To again double click it, the installation of this installation file will be given to all the users tomorrow for the login, and the credentials which will be required to log in into this app will be your email ID and your own personal passwords, which are there in for AX 2009. Okay. So right now the AX is starting. So the first time it takes around 55 to 60 seconds for the first time login into AX. So let the AX start. Okay. So now everyone can see the AX. I'm sure everyone can see the screen, my AX. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So coming to the this arrows. So first arrow is for legal entities. So this will give you all your legal entities. It is just like AX 2009, and just after the entities, it's a list of the modules. So we'll see the whole list of modules here. Okay. So as per the process, we'll first start from, I just have the agenda. So I want to first start from the invoicing of sales order. Okay. So basically first I want like to highlight that compared to AX 2009, in AX 2012 for sales and for the accounts receivable, there are two different modules. One is sales and marketing. This is basically for creating of sales orders and up to delivery, up to packing slip. You can use sales and marketing. You can't do invoice from sales and marketing module. This is basically for the sales people and the warehouse people. And in the accounts receivable module, the accounts receivable module will also have all the process of sales orders, creation of sales order, along with you can do the invoicing from the accounts receivable module. So basically, for depending on the functionality and the profiles, these modules are bifurcated in AX. In 2009, there were only one single module of accounts receivable, but in 2012, they were bifurcated based on the profiles. So for finance, obviously, accounts receivable is the module. It is the screen of the module divided. I just highlight you what it is. See, in AX 2012, you will find all the modules will have this 6 divisions. The first one is the common. Common will have all your functionalities like creation of sales order, all your masters like customers, all that thing, free text invoice, all that things comes in the common thing. Inquiry is to get some information. It is not reports. It is through just an information through forms. So in the inquiries you will get the information. Then periodic are some tasks which you do periodically, not regularly. So they have divided like periodic tasks. Then journals. Journals is for your payment journals and other types of journal like write-off journal, bad debt journal. So you can use the journals. And reports is for the reporting thing, all your reports reports will be there in the reports, and setup is the all the setups related to accounts receivable. All the setups will come in the setups division. So your accounts receivable module is divided into 6 divisions. So basically the main thing which we work is in the common thing like customer master, then customer invoices, payment journal, collection, sales orders, all the things are there in the common thing. Okay. So now I will proceed with the invoicing of sales order. So suppose a sales order is created by the sales guy or some other person, and then it is delivered. Now it comes to accounts for the invoicing thing. So I'll just go in the all sales order. Here you will find all your list of sales order. So here the list is all the sales order. Just go back to common. There are other option also, like this all sales order will have all the sales order, whether it is the open sales order or the sales which are delivered and sales order which are pending for invoice. But when there is one more option, shipped but not invoice sales orders. In this you will get a filtered sales order which are only which are delivered and pending for invoices. So is it clear with all sales order and shipped but not invoice sales order?
Yes.
Everyone, yeah, okay. So now I'll
One thing,
just
Sunil.
post one.
Sunil,
Yeah,
one
tell
thing.
me.
Just be careful. Your screen isn't updating on our end as quickly as it might be on yours. So
Okay, 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 sure. So I will go a little bit slow. Okay. So now I am on the screen of shipped but not invoice sales orders. So everyone on the same page?
Yes.
Okay. So now I will take. Okay, so now I will do invoicing of one of the sales order, one of which is delivered. So I will just go to the invoice. See, on the above there is a tabs: sales order, sale, manage, pick and pack, and invoice. So in invoice, I have to go to the invoice, generate invoice. This functionality is just like AX 2009, and there is no change for generating an invoice. So new screen open up for posting of invoice. Okay, so this will have all the details like line. If you want to check the line items, which item is there, anything specific you want to check it, you can check it out. Line details, this is pertaining to each line, the details. The packing slip will have the packing slip number. Sales order will have the sales order number for which sales order you're doing the invoicing. And then totals you can check here on the right hand side, the total thing. So you will get the total thing. Your agent commission field is coming here. If there is any agent commission you have entered in the sales order thing, your cost value. So this total screen is also, I think, is same like 2009. I just checked the total. And if you want to print the invoice, you have to click here, print invoice. So it will post and print the invoice, and then just OK. So this is giving me warning that you are posting the invoice and printing to screen only. Right now I am printing on screen only. So it is giving me a warning, just I am printing on screen only. Do you want to continue? So yeah. So this report is generated. See here, there is above there is an option of export. So you can directly export this report to your PDF or Excel or TIFF file format or Word format. So you can save the report in the following formats. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So this is the list of invoice. I just repeated how I've gone through the report invoicing thing. Suppose I have posted one invoice and forgot to take the invoice at that time. So in the inquiry section in the journals, there is an invoice journal. So I have to just go to the invoice journal, have the sales order number. So I have to just click on the preview and you'll get the report. So this was the inquiry thing. So this was this sales order invoicing. Now I will go to the free text invoice. Suppose there is some charges or some other charges you have to charge to the customers or anything else where there is item is not involved and there is no sales order. You can create a free text invoice from the common screen in the free text invoice, all free text invoice. Okay, so create a new free text invoice. Here also the process AX 2009, a new free text invoice. It will ask for the customer. I have to select one customer. Customer is stopped. Take any other customer. Okay, I have to select the customer, and then the description that this is some additional charges. And this is the main account, means where the accounting entry should have impact. So like this is your miscellaneous revenue. So I'm just adding into. Can you see my screen now? I am into the free text invoice and I am adding the description and I have added a main account, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
we're right there.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah. So the quantity here is not important at all. It's just for your reference. That suppose you want something highlight like this. I'm charging for three quantity or 4 quantity, any number. So I can put your quantity. This doesn't have any impact on the inventory. Okay. Then unit price, what amount to be charged, like $100 US or something like that. Okay. Then line details, you want some narration, some invoice text to be put here, you can put here. That's the only thing. Then the financial dimensions, you want to add some financial dimension. So this is just like your cost center department purpose. Anything you want to add here, you can add here. Okay, and then straightforward post. Here also there is an option to print invoice or not to print it. Suppose I click it, it will just pop up me on the screen the invoice, and if I don't click it, it will not come, and just okay. So this free text invoice is posted. Invoice has been posted. Okay.
Look at it before.
Yes. This is just like previous one.
Right. Okay. Shall I proceed? Is there any question
Yeah.
related to invoicing and free text invoicing? Or is there anything specific you do related to invoicing of sales order or free text invoice which I need to show you? Okay. So now moving forward to invoicing of purchase order. So just like sales, I was saying there are 2 modules, accounts receivable and sales and marketing. Same goes for purchase. There is 2 modules available, accounts payable and procurement. Procurement, he will have all the processes related to procurement but not invoice till receiving the goods in the warehouse. So all the processes are there in procurement, and for finance and for the accounts team, accounts payable is important. So again, this accounts payable module, you will see one thing common in AX 2012, that all the divisions are same, means you will find the common on the left hand side in the bottom top, then inquiries, periodic, journals, reports and setup. It is not like that in AX 2009 what was happening, somewhere setup was coming on the left, in some module it was coming on the right, but here in AX 2012 they have maintained one design only, that this 6 division will remain same in all the modules, so that user level is easy. Okay. So now accounts payable. Again here in accounts payable, common thing we have the vendor master, the purchase order, vendor invoices, payment journals and other things. So quickly going to the purchase orders. So same here, it has the same concept, all purchase orders and purchase order received but not yet invoiced. Wait, it's just loading. So here all purchase orders or purchase order received but not invoiced. So suppose you want only those, you want to see only those purchase orders which are received but not invoiced, you can just click on this purchase orders received but not invoiced. You will get a list of all. So you can see the status also. This all these purchase orders are received. Okay. Now I'm just selecting one purchase order like Peninsula Steel Company, and same here also there is a purchase tab, manage tab, and for receiving receive tab, and the invoicing tab for doing the invoicing thing. So just click on generate invoice. Okay, so a new screen open up. It has all the lines for this purchase, like it has 5 items, what are the quantities, the prices, the purchase order number, the product receipt number, where it has received its goods and all that things. Okay, so here invoice identification, there is a number, the what invoice number, to type in the invoice number. Then is there anything specific description you want to write down, like any narration type of thing or any remark you want to write, you can write in invoice description. Then there is an invoice date. So one is the posting date. Posting date is the today's date, that when the date of the posting, and based on this posting date, your due date will be calculated. So suppose in this case, 24th Feb is my posting date, and due date it's coming is 5th March. So I think the payment term here is 15 days. So what system does? System automatically calculates and give me the due date for this invoice and the invoice date. So invoice date can be today's date or back date also, that suppose I have received it of 23rd Feb. Okay, then I have to check the totals. So totals will show here in the header thing. So this will show me the invoice amount, whether it is matching or not matching. If there is any cash discount, I can put the cash discount here, cash discount date and all that thing. Okay, so this is the total screen. And then the posting. I am posting it. Here also, if I don't think so, generally users take invoice of the purchase order of the purchase invoice, but if you want, you can just take a purchase invoice. You can see the screen from here. Just click on this print invoice and then post. Okay, so this purchase order is giving me an error that purchase order is no longer confirmed. That means once the purchase order is created and it is received, then some user might have changed something in the purchase order. So what system does? System want a confirmed purchase order. If there is any change in the purchase order, it would not allow me to invoice it. So taking the same purchase order, I have to confirm it first. And then I will do the invoicing. So see here, now it is showing confirm.
Okay.
Okay. So again, I opened it and I have to post it. So this purchase order is getting posted. So the status here is invoiced, and when I do the I just press the F5, then this line will disappear from here because it has already been invoiced. So now it has been removed from this purchase order received but not invoiced. So is it clear with the purchase order invoicing, or is there anything I missed out related to your process of doing a purchase order invoice?
Not for us here.
It's good for us.
Okay. So now the cost price roll up. Cost price roll up is related to the product. So for product, again, it is divided into 3 modules in AX. The first one is the product information management. So the product information management will have all your product masters, the creation of products, which is not your role, but I'm just explaining you what the module has in it. So product information management just has the product creation thing and the product masters. Then there is inventory management. Inventory management is to know the inventory and inventory related stuff, and there is warehouse management. Warehouse management is specific for the warehouse people to receive the goods, to ship the goods, the transfer orders, all that thing. So there are 3 modules, but cost price roll up is related to the product master, so it will be in the product information management. In product information management, you will see a new thing which is not there in AX 2009. One is all product and product masters, and other is release product. So basically this is also for your information that there is a difference between all products and release products. In AX 2012 there is a feature that your products can be shared amongst the entities, legal entities. So suppose I create one product, so I will create in all product and product masters, and then I can release it to particular entity. Like I want to release it for TO US, I can release for TO UK, I can release TO India. So no need to create one product 3 times in 3 different entities. You have to just create in one time, and you are just releasing it on entity wise. So this is just for your information. So release products will have your product master specific to particular entity. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just going to release products. Release products will have all list of your products which are released for right now. I'm TO US, so these products are specific for TO US. Okay, so how to do a cost roll up? So suppose I take one product, any product, production type. I'm taking your machine thing like a gadget, any machine like extensometer. So I'm taking this machine. Now here above you can see specific tabs. So what this tabs means, purchase tab will have all the options related to purchase. Then sale, then manage inventory. So cost roll up is related to prices. So it is under manage cost. Okay. In the manage cost tab, there is a item price button. Okay. So I will just click on the cost roll up by cost group. So it will give me, I don't think so there is a price for this item. So I should take some other item. Can anyone give me a new item which you use regularly which has the cost roll up? Or I should take anything?
Pick anything. We don't memorize numbers in accounting. The production people memorize the account. Yeah.
Okay. So I've taken this MP1200 melt indexer and item price. So I just show you cost roll up. Okay, 1 minute. Yeah, I will take some different items 0200. Okay. Item price. See here, this will show you all your details of your cost roll up like assembly, calibration, machine, material and overhead assembly. So everyone clear with the path or should I repeat this process again?
I'm fine, it's very similar.
Yeah, it's similar. It's just like X2 and there is nothing new in this. Only I think the navigation thing is little bit different. Otherwise the process is just same like 2009. Okay. You can just see cost roll up. You can also see the costing sheet here. Just the way you can see like in a costing sheet manner the whole this costing thing. So here is the option view costing sheet or view cost roll up. Okay. Now coming to the important part, GL review. So ledger reviews, the module is same like in extra general ledger, but now what in extra new feature is they have provided the trial balance thing in the common. So this is not a report, but it is a form will show you the trial balance, a live updated trial balance. So when I click on the trial balance, I will see my full trial balance with all my debits, credits and closing balances like my ledger account. So here there is a feature, financial dimension set. So right now I have selected ledger. Okay. So when I put a drop down, this all are dimension sets. Dimension sets are basically like you want to see your trial balance in such a way that you want to see my department, cost center and ledger. So I'm selecting the third one, the department, cost center and ledger. So when I click on this, what happens is again this trial balance will be generated, but it will give me the details of my dimensions as well, like what dimensions I have selected for each of these accounts. So it's just processing. So it will take some more moment because depending on the data, it just bifurcates your trial balance into based on your financial dimensions. Till this gets processed, is there anything in GL review you check or you want me to show that I can just, we'll continue with that also.
Now we'll have to test that ourselves and then go through all the different control numbers. I'll have to find out when the import was done and what the data's in there.
Actually, the voice is not clear. Can you just repeat your question? Or you can type in your questions here because the voice, there is some disturbance in it.
No, I was just too far away. I apologize. We'll have to test the general ledger out ourselves as well as some of the other data against some of the control numbers, and I'll have to find out from Jim what the cutoff date was from what data you brought over, so I can have some things that I can compare off.
It's just like audit trail, right? You want to go back that how this entry is posted, and you want the details when it is posted, by whom it is posted, right? You're asking the same thing?
Well, the drill down function, yes, but I'm actually, I got to test the data that got imported as well. And
okay.
I think there's some issues with the trial balance as it is right now. I just got to go through it. I haven't spent much time with it.
Okay.
The data that they're using in AX is probably from the end of October.
Yes, right. End of October. So you will, when you go live, you will get just the data. You finish it. Right now, what we have is old data. So the figures, I think, will not be like want, but it's just. And right now, you were seeing the period. The data is for period 1st January to 31st December 2016. So in this, you will see only those data which we have tested. That's why the figures are, I think, you're not seeing. But in the last, you can just change the date here and get more familiar data. So I just change this to 2015. This also 2015. Okay. So again, it will update and it will give you a trial balance for the last year. So there are options available here, like from date to date, and you want to see the opening transaction in detail. So you can tick this. You will see all the opening transaction in details. Then if you want to see the closing transaction also, you have to just tick this. So we'll see the closing transactions, like what we do at the end of the year, the closing process. So if you tick this, you will see that particular entries also, closing transactions. This is basically for your P&L. So if there is any closing transaction, P&L, the revenue, some balance sheet account. Okay. So coming back to the trial balance, see, when I check this financial dimension set to departmental cost and ledger, what it has done is basically in the ledger account column, you can see there are some, first there are two dash, and then there is a main account number. So this implies that there is no dimensions in this account. But suppose I take this account, purchasing. So what it is showing me, 1100 is my department. You can see in the name that 1100 is my purchasing department. 1610 is my cost center. You can see the bottom also that my department is 1100. My cost center is machine shop 1610, and my main account is 20250, which is my ledger account. So this is one way. And when I tick on this display account number segments in separate columns, what it will do, it will separate it out, my department, my cost center, and my main account. So accordingly, you can then analyze your data. You can take it to Excel and do the analysis on this data. Opening balance, debit and credit. Now suppose I'm going inside, suppose purchasing. And in purchase, I found there is one credit transactions also. There is debit transaction and there is credit. So I want to check it out what transaction it is. I found something that this is not right or some issues then this figure. So I have to just click on this figure. So when I click on this figure, automatically what all journal is posted. But this is, I think, opening transaction, so it will not come. I just go to my current thing, so we'll get an idea. Okay, now coming to this, yeah. So we'll see that there are two entries posted, these entries and these entries for this credit figure. So you can drill down from this trial balance itself to your account. So suppose I want for this debit how many transactions are there. I just click on this amount. So automatically all the entries in this related to debit transaction will come here. And if I click on the closing thing, it will show me all the ledger entries, whether it is debit or credit. Okay. So this was thing. Now the drilling down function. So suppose this is credit, right? Now to drill down how this entry came. So there is option of original document. You just click on this original document. So it will show me that there was an invoicing done and there is a sales order. The sales order number is 536189. I will just select the sales order and just click on show. So it will open my sales order. So it will open the sales order. That this through this sales order, this entry has came. There is a minus. There is a written order. So this entry has came. And so then in the audit trail, you will see who has posted this. It's created by Cloud3. This is our login. So on 24th Feb, today itself, in the morning, we have posted this sales order invoice. So it will show me the who has posted this invoice, date and time. So this was the tracking function of drilling down how this entry has came here. You want to see the debit credits, you can see in the click on the voucher, it will show you in the whole entry how this entry is posted, what has been debited, what has been credited. So this is showing me the voucher transaction. So you can see the ledger name here down, my account number here, and you will see common that everywhere you will see this dash 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 below beside the account number. This is basically for your dimensions. While creating a journal, I will show you how to use this dimension. This dimension functionality has changed drastically from 2009 to 12. Now in 2009 you used to select dimension from a separate form, but here you have to select through ledger only. I will show you in the journal. While creating a journal, we'll show you how to select the dimensions. Okay? Till here,
Yes.
everybody is clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now proceeding further. Now going to journal entries. Yeah. So same journal ledger, journal. I'll create a new, the form is same like 2009. So to select a journal, like any journal, I can select audit adjustments, then lines. Okay. Same, the date, the voucher number, account type, ledger, account, like just taking example of 10015. Yeah, see, this is important. I'm just dragging it. I want to show. Yeah, so you can see there are dash, dash, and dash. So what I've done, I selected a ledger. Just again selected. I go to ledger and I press tab. So when I click on tab, it asks for my account, and when I click on a drop down, I will see all my ledger accounts. So I'm selecting one ledger account. So when I select this ledger account, it doesn't go on to the next thing. And when I click on a tab also, see everybody can see the cursor. It just gone after that dash. That means when I click on this arrow, you can see the arrow. It will show you that first you have to select the main account, then you have to select department, then cost center, then purpose. In your case, I don't think so. All the dimensions are mandatory, so you can keep it blank also. So you can just hover your mouse on the description, click on description, it will proceed. But suppose you have to select a department, you just again drop down. You will see a drop down department list. So suppose I selected purchasing. So again now it is asking for cost center. So again on drop down, now any cost center. So I selected packing. So now purpose. So this way account is selected in 2012. So you can see you selected the, when I just hover my cursor on this account, I can see that I've selected main account as cash use equipment. I've selected department as purchasing, cost center as packing, and purpose as business development. So in this manner, you have to select the account in this 2012. So in 2009, what used to happen? You have to just select the main account here. Then here there would be an option to select the dimension. Then you have to go and select dimension. But the reason why they have changed this, because the limitation of dimension has been removed from AX 2012. In 2009, you used to have only 3 dimensions. So there used to be 3 fields: department, cost center, and purpose. But in 2012, you can have n number of dimensions. That's the reason they have integrated all these dimensions into the main account. So suppose tomorrow you feel like you require one more dimensions. So you have to just, in the setup, I will just show you that also thing. In the setup thing, just for information, in the setup there is an option to increase the dimension and what dimension you require. So based on that dimension, this will keep on increasing. That's why this is made dynamic based on your account structure. There is a concept of account structure. This whole is designed. Okay. Other things remain the same. The description. If there is any master, you can set a master, or you can. Entry. Other things remains the same. I'll just show you. Okay, the debit, if you have some put in debit, and then ledger, again the type is ledger or customer, vendor, project related bank, and offset account, and same applies to offset account. So again here I'm selecting one offset account, like I'm moving it to petty cash. Then so what it has done, when I select the offset account, it automatically gives me the same dimension which I've selected here. Okay, but suppose you want that this dimension to change, you just click on particular that dimension cursor and just click on drop down, and you can select any other dimension for that. Okay, and then your posting and validation thing and posting. So this is clear, the dimension thing?
Yes.
Okay, now I will show you how this is designed. This is just for information, but this is not your will be your periodic process or something like that, but how the system works for this dimension. Just for your information, I'm showing you. So in general ledger setup, there is a ledger. So in ledger, this is your chart of accounts. By the way, in 2012, you also have option to share your chart of accounts, that you can keep the same chart of accounts for your multiple entities. So suppose you create one ledger, it will automatically be created in all the entities. In your case right now, in migration, it has created different chart of accounts for all the entities. But for information in future, if you require a single chart of account, you can share the chart of accounts. Then this account structure, which I was saying. So account structure and configure account structure. So see, configure account structure for TOUS. So this is your main account. It is just like your in the journal we have selected main account dash department dash center, and accordingly you can design it that I want new dimension like purpose, then business unit and project, anything. So you can design this. You have to just edit and just add, keep on adding the dimension. So automatically in the ledger journal, when you're creating journal, this will come like department, center, purpose, anything like this. So see, let's just show you how many dimensions is there present in this initial dimensions. So right now, cost center, department, purpose, and you can create multiple from here, new, and you can keep on increasing. There is no limitation on dimensions. So this was just for your information. Right now, it is just like a 2009, you have 3 dimensions, but in future you can add n number of dimensions depending on your business process and your reporting requirements. You can add your dimensions here. Clear with the journal entries? Should I proceed with next step or anything,
Yes,
any
yes.
queries related to journal?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Next is cost variance. So cost variance, there is report available for cost variance. I wanted to know from yours what you just check out the report or you do something specific related to variances. Anybody can just explain me what specifically required in the variance thing. Okay, production variance. So there is a report available. Variance analysis statement. Where I can see the variances, I have to give the from date to date, like you want from 1st Jan to this date. I want grouping by item, column heading, cost group type, detail if I want in detail, if I want summary, and what all things are required. I required warehouse, want location, site, or serial number. I can just stick it here and just press OK. I think the report will. So this will generate a variance statement. Okay, so this will give me the how much variance is there in direct material in the manufacturing cost. So here I can see there is a variance, suppose in this item 02 test item, there is a variance of 500 in direct material. So this is one report. Other thing is in production also. There is report planned versus actual cost, which can show you. So the one complete operation variance. So there are 2-3 reports available in this where you can see the variances. Just take this as example. Okay. So I think for this date I have not completed any production orders. I just take the previous date.
'Till October.
September to so this will show me for variances for all my completed operations for the related for all production orders, whichever operations are completed, it will show me the variance for that only. generate. I think this will. I think there are a lot of production orders in that period. That's why it is taking time. Yep. So this is related to hours. I think this is not. The report is quite big. Just want to show that there are reports available to see how much variances is there. You can check out the variances. So this is giving me the production order wise and the item wise, which all variance is there. Okay, now ending of, yeah, 1 minute, just these reports you can easily export any reports. Just again open this report for some lesser period. 315. So these reports, there is a feature to export it. You can export it to Excel, you can export it to PDF, just like invoicing report. You will get the option here only to export it. Same option like XML, CSV, PDF, Excel, Word. So you can export your report and do anything with these reports. And analyze more with the Excel. Take in Excel and analyze more on these reports. So all the reports, whether it is a customer facing reports or a document report or information reports, every report you will get an option to export it to Excel, to Word, to TIFF or to PDF. So now going to the end production orders. So I'm in the production module only. Here I want to highlight one more thing. Production also, now they have divided the production module into two. One is the production control. This is basically for production orders. Another is master planning. So all the planning related setups and master planning is through master planning module, and all the production stuff comes in the production control. So in 2009 you will find only one module. Here it is again divided into two parts. Okay. So here same production orders and all production order. See, we have a list of all the production orders, and here there are two status. One is status and other is remain status. Remain status means the process is pending, and the status is means the current status of this production order. For example, I take this one. So the status of this production order is started. So status is started, and the remain status is showing that status will be material consumption. So for accounts perspective, yeah, one more thing, for filtering you have to just press Ctrl G. So automatically this grid you can then filter it out. Now I want only those production order which are pending for end date. I have to end it. So it will show me all my production order which are pending for ended. But when the status is ended and remain status is ended, that means this production order is already been ended. So I have to focus on only those production order where the status is report as finished and the remaining status is ended. So what I can do is I can just filter it out my status to report as finished. So I'm not finding any report as finished one. Just one minute.
The end of the month, we've closed everything. It's finished.
Production orders with report is finished, but I just show you how to the process remains the same. You have to just click on the production order. See, there is above there is an option of ending. So right now it is not active. The reason being the production order is right now is the released state. And the work is going on. So once that is report is finished, you have to just click on this end. So a pop-up will come and it will ask just to confirm, and you just press OK. So the production order will get ended. Okay. Is there any queries relating to this?
No.
Should I proceed?
Yes, please.
Okay. Now coming to payment journal postings. So payment journals either for vendor or for customer. So I just go to vendor first. In payments or payment journals. So this payment journal will show me all my payment journals which are created. I have to just click on new. Your status is all. So I just see opens. I will see only there is one only payment journal which is pending for posting, and posted will show me all the posted journals. So I'll just create a new payment journal. New vendor payment lines. Okay, account. So in this there is one feature to auto populate all the vendors which are which are due for payment. So there is one option. I just in the payment proposal there is option to create a payment proposal. What create payment proposal do? Proposal type is due date. So based on due date, so if you have set for vendors my payment terms, so suppose I am purchasing from one vendor and I set like due date is 30 days. So on the 31st day when I run this, on 30th day when will I run this payment proposal, it will automatically bring all such type of vendors to this single journal, and it is asking from date to date. So I can take like suppose 15 Feb. So this will give me all the payments which are due from this date to this date. Okay, and okay. So it will find in all the vendors which are payments are due. So it has shown me that there is only one vendor 10119, for which around 7 million and 7,035,000. So these two are pending. So I have to just click here and transfer. So it will transfer payment proposal. Okay. So it will automatically create a journal for this payment. See, it has automatically created a journal with bank and all that thing. So you need to only post it, or if a generation of check is there, then you have to generate payment. So this was a automatic thing of creation of payment journal. Other thing is manual. So manual is again creating a new journal, selection of vendor, Sorry. Just a minute, I think. One minute. Hello? I think, yeah, there is some network issue, so just a moment.
Yeah, it's back now.
Yeah, I think it's reconnecting the AX also. Just a minute, it's reconnecting the AX also.
This is just to prove that while Microsoft may have improved some things remain the same, don't they?
Yeah, so now the connection is restored. Everybody can see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry for the inconvenience. Actually, I don't know why the network is on. Okay. I'm just selecting the vendor. The connection is getting. One minute, I'm just making the Mayur presenter because I'm facing some issue with my connection. Yep. Okay, so I've taken the Mayur's connection right now because I was facing some issue with my created and so again I'm creating a new journal.
Sunil, how much more do you have to go over?
Just show you. Then we have only the report thing, the account statement, and the doc handling thing. So we are left only with 2 points. So just proceed it fast. So I was just showing the manual thing. Manual payment journal. So your selection of, suppose I'm selecting one vendor, then okay. Um, so
Well, if we're
once I
having
select,
if we're having problems with the connection, maybe this is enough information for everybody to get started with. And
just Jim, just 5 minutes. I'm just completing it. Then we can. So I have only 5 minutes left for the account statement thing. I just go through it. See, in this vendor, there is a settlement thing. So when you click on the settlement, it will show you all your pending invoices which are payment due. Right now, there is no invoice here. You have to just click on this mark, and automatically all the amount will be calculated and will come in this amount figure. So this is the manual process. So one I have shown was a auto process of system automatically identifying which all payments are due, and based on that, system will pop up and give you all the details of all the invoices with for all the vendors. And other thing is, if you want to go vendor wise, you can just select the vendor and click on function settlement. So it will give you all the pending invoices which are due for payment. You just have to select those for which you have to do the payment and press OK. So automatically the total of all those invoices will come in this journal. So this was the manual journal thing. Otherwise, if you are doing any random payment, like I want to do some lump sum payment, I can just put it here in the credit figure and just post it. So this is my lump sum payment or advance amount, anything like this. So there are three options in payment journal. One was the auto thing, auto payment journal through payment proposal. Other is settlement. So you are selecting a vendor and then selecting which all invoices you need to do payment. And the third is the lump sum payment. Okay. So this was the payment journal thing. Then the other thing left is account statement. So in customer, just go to the customer account statement and vendor account statement. You can go into the directly from customer master, you can go to the account statement. In the collect tab, there is a option of statement. So when you click on the statement, it will generate the customer account statement, and it will ask from date to date. Wait, I just check, is there any transaction available for this customer, or I should have click on.
It's empty customer number, you know.
Okay, customer account statement. I put the dates, like I want the statement from 1st Jan to today's date. If I want to show only open, means which are pending for payment, I would just tick on this only open checkbox. Other option is include reversed. So suppose what happens, sometimes the user makes a mistake and pass a wrong entry, and then you pass for that entry as a reversal entry. So you want to show that entries or no. So if you click on this include reversed, then it will show that, otherwise it will not show that reversal entries, that both the right entry and the reversed entries. Then other things, if you want to show the aging also, so just tick it this, and if you want to show the credit limit, the other options are available, and just OK. So it will generate your account statement for that particular customer. So there is no transaction, but the format is this. I just take one.
Try customer 305490.
Yeah. 305490. Thank you. Collect and statement. Just put this as 15.
If you said coffee, that's okay.
So for this, I think I've taken long date.
We're running out of time here, so I want to make a couple comments first. That I will be installing the remote access client that gets put on for access to AX. I know Sunil has said that the access will be ready by tomorrow for everyone there. Sanjay will take care of India, and I will either Sanjay or I, or we'll have Tegan do the install for the UK, depending on which one's easiest to get it out there and installed. It's pretty quick. Second thing is, anybody that has questions or problems, please send them to Sanjay and myself. And if they're errors and stuff, we'll forward them on to the consultants. We don't want them peppered by all kinds of questions that can be answered easier than through us. Is there anything else?
Yep, the last thing. So this is the account statement. After the account statement, I will just show you the doc handling thing, that if you want to attach any document related to any customer, so everywhere on all the forms, like on the journals, on the sales orders, on the invoicing, everywhere you will see one option of attachments. I just show you in the customer master, there is an option, attachments. You have to just click on this attachment. So is there anything customer specific? You can just click on the attachment, create new, any type.
That works the same way as 2009?
Yep, it's just like
Okay.
2009.
Okay.
So there are options available. You have to upload a pic, you have to upload a file or anything. So there are a lot of options available. To just select on this, like I'm just selecting a file. So
Right.
it
It
will
works
ask.
the same as 2009. We can go forward from there.
Yeah, right. So that's it from the agenda I have. Is there anything? Any question, any queries specific to this today's demo? You can just ask me right now so I can clear it out.
Any specific questions for the two gentlemen here?
No.
No, thank you.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Sunil, Meyer.
Yeah, thank you and everyone present here and giving your precious time for this training.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you all. That's it.
Thank you, everyone. Bye. Thank you, everyone. Bye.